Good afternoon, this is Juju Abraham from the Royal Education Group, Kottayam. Now, as all of you are aware of the fact as to the 4 modules, the IELTS consists of 4 modules: reading, writing, speaking and listening. I'm going to give you some hacks about how to crack each module that will enable you to get a band score of 8 or 9. Are you ready for that? Alright, let's start. Let's start with the writing now. I'm going to teach you 2 hacks about the writing. Hack number 1 is the structure. Now, what do I mean by a structure? Structure about the essay. Structure of the essay is all about writing in paragraphs, structuring it in a beautiful way with good lexical resource, and organizing your paragraphs in a logical manner. The second hack would be planning. Planning, let me tell you, is very, very important. Planning is very important. I would again repeat and say planning is very, very important. There's a famous quote by Abraham Lincoln. Have you ever heard about that? It says, like, if I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. That was a wonderful saying by Abraham Lincoln. So 4 hours of preparing, sharpening the axe. So I would say planning is the second hack for your writing. So make sure that you have a proper planning before you start writing and structuring. Now let me tell you some hacks, 2 hacks for the listening. Never make notes. As far as the listening is concerned, I've seen students making notes, which is a big no from my side. Never make notes. It's a big no. Again, let me repeat. Never make notes. Hack number 2, tone gives it away. Tone is very important as far as the listening is concerned. Answers are spoken loud and clear so that everyone can understand them. And as far as tone is concerned, listen for high frequency words, which means that's a question based on this high frequency word. Listen for repeated words. Listen for spelt words. And let's talk about some 2 hacks for the reading now. Let's talk about 2 hacks for the reading. Now, let me tell you, hack number 1, not all questions are created equal. Let me tell you, not all questions are created equal. There are 12 different types of questions as far as reading is concerned. The most difficult happens to be true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, or the headings. And most of my students come and tell me, like, true, false, not given is very difficult. So not all questions are created equal. It's all about paraphrasing. So you have to be good with vocabulary, you have to be good with your paraphrasing skills to understand what exactly has been written in the paragraphings. And hack number 2 for the reading would be heading. The first sentence is equal to the full passage. Let me tell you, the headings are very important. Read the heading so that you understand what the passage is all about. Read the first sentence of each paragraph to know what the paragraph is all about. So those are the 2 hacks for the reading. Now let's talk about some hacks for the speaking. Now, hack number 1, let me tell you in a very simple manner, simple wins over complex. So what do I mean by that? If you are like most of the people, like trying to walk in and impress the examiner, then your mindset is wrong. So it should be simple wins over complex. In the speaking test, you can be totally lying, making up stories and saying things that are unpopular and still score high. How you say it matters and not what you say. That's why important. How you say matters and not on what you say matters. And what's the best way to be fluent? Now the hack number 2, fluency doesn't mean fast. Most of my time, students have asked me, does fluency mean speaking too fast? No, speaking too fast is not being fluent. Speaking too slow is also not fluent. Speaking with a lot of pauses is also not fluent. Speaking with a tone which is audible and clarity matters as far as the examiner is concerned. So hack number 2, fluency doesn't mean fast. Here, I would like to tell you a biggest secret. Fluency is all about first thinking, then speaking without hesitation. Can I repeat again? I would repeat by saying fluency is first all about thinking and then speaking without hesitation. I'll give you another hack for the listening. Tonality. Let me tell you, tonality is the secret key. Tonality, what I mean by tonality, I will be letting you know on this in my next videos. In my upcoming videos, I will be talking to you about the tonality. And tonality is the way we modify our emphasis on certain words to create a better mental visual in the listener's mind. which I would be clarifying. Thank you so much for listening, and this is Jiju Abraham signing off from the Royal Education Group Kottayam, and hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much.